Hello and welcome to the product demo of IntelliCut, a material planning and optimization software for sewn products industry. Let's see how IntelliCut handles the on-floor practicalities very efficiently. So let's go to the software. We are on role allocation solution screen. Till now in this order, we have run the cut plan, made the markers, ordered the fabric, and we have allocated the roles to each lay. These are the two lays, and for the first lay we have printed the lay slip and given it to the cutting floor. So this is the lay slip for lay 1. It has all the information about the orders, marker, lay length. These are the roll numbers that they need to follow, and these are the planned plies from each roll. So let's assume that we have received the feedback from the laying floor, and this is how the filled lay slip looks like. These were the planned plies, and these are the actual plies that they could actually do, and this is the left length from each roll. So till here if we see, everything went as planned by the system, but in the end, instead of roll number 1, they used roll number 14 to do the last 3 plies. So this could be a case in which they found that roll number 1 is completely damaged, or by accident they picked up roll number 14 instead of roll number 1 and they did the last 3 plies. So whichever case it may be, our software can easily handle all these practical deviations. So what we need to do now is to go back and enter the actual scenario from the floor to the software. So we'll go back to the software, we'll go to the view lay slip section, and we'll make the changes here. These are the actual plies and these are the left lengths. They are already filled in the software. We just need to edit them in case there are changes. So now this was the last roll which they did not use, so we'll delete roll number 1 and we'll add the roll that they used. So we'll add roll number 14 and enter the number of plies, that is 3 plies they used, and we'll save this information. And now when we'll go back to the role allocation solution screen, we'll see that lay number 1 shows that the lay is completed. We have filled the actual data and the lay is completed. But if we see lay number 2, it is in red color, showing that the lay is corrupted. If we expand and look at it, we'll see the reason why. Now in this lay from roll number 14, 7 plies had to be done. But since we used 3 plies of roll number 14 in the first lay, so this cannot happen. So our software can deal with such a situation very efficiently. All we need to do is to go to the adjust section and click adjust. We'll see how it works. This is our adjust section, in which we'll see that our order is already in the queue. So this is our order number. All we need to do is click adjust, and the software will automatically replan everything for the rest of the lays. And we'll go back to the role allocation solution screen now, and we'll see that this lay number 2 is now no more corrupted. If we expand and look at the scenario, we'll see that from roll number 14 now it has to do just 4 plies, and rest of the plies will be taken care of by the other roll numbers. So we'll print this lay slip and give it to the cutting floor, and our production will continue. So we just saw how effectively the software utilized its algorithms and proceeded the plan very easily. After this, our last step is to plan the remnants and complete the order. So we'll go back, and assuming that everything went well for the second lay, we'll enter the actual scenario for lay number 2. We'll just save the data, and now we'll go back and plan the remnants and see how much could we save in this case. So these are the pieces we need to plan: 27 small, 12 large, and 19 extra large, and these are the end bits that we have. So we'll plan a two-way marker and we'll save. Now we see all the pieces in Excel are done. We are just left with 8 small and 12 large pieces, and we have 10 plies of one way in hand. So we'll plan a one way marker for large, and we are just left with 8 pieces of small, and we'll see all our n bits are almost consumed. We'll just click on one small and make a one way marker for small. And now if we see, all our pieces are completed and all the n bits are utilized, all that is left in hand is in a form of a roll. So we are happy with this plan. We'll click confirm, and this will automatically queue these markers to CAD. Now assuming that the markers are made, we'll go to the created marker section and we'll enter the marker details for each marker and the efficiencies of each marker. And after this, we'll click save and lock. So now after entering the marker details, the marker will be made and the laying will begin. And now assuming that we've got the feedback and everything went as planned, we'll quickly enter the actual scenario in the system to view the final savings. Just 2 more lays, the last 2 remnant lays. This is the one large marker, and we are left with one small way. The last marker. And now all the actual entries are now in the software. Whatever happened on the floor, the software is aware of. And now we'll just go to the report section quickly to view the results. So we'll go to the fabric reconciliation report and we'll see the savings. So if we take a look at it, we'll see that this green area is our fabric savings in the form of a roll. 2.54% of the total fabric is how much we saved, not in the form of small n bits, but in complete roll form. Also, if we go back to the fabric section, we'll be able to see the exact scenario. These were the rolls we had, and these are now the end bits, which are all smaller than this BOM consumption. All that we have is in the form of one big roll. So this is how the software works even when there are changes in the plan, when there are changes in the scenarios on the floor. Whichever practical changes happen, such as roll shortage, roll damage, and other such scenarios, everything can be handled easily with just one adjust button and everything goes fine. So this was all for the adjust section of our software. For more details, you can contact us at sales@intelocut.com or you can call on these numbers. Thank you and goodbye.